Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The morning sun beamed through the polished windows of the studio, bouncing off the sleek set of Live with Kelly and Mark. Everything sparkled, just like it did every weekday morning at 9 a.m. The coffee was hot, the audience was clapping, and Kelly Ripa flashed her signature megawatt smile. But behind that smile, a storm had been quietly brewing. For over 2 decades, Kelly Ripa had been the beating heart of morning television. From Regis to Ryan, and now to her husband, Mark Consuelos, she'd weathered partnerships, gossip, and glittering fame. But on this particular morning, something was different. You could feel it, like the quiet before a curtain falls. As the cameras rolled and Mark cracked a joke about their kids' creative cooking, Kelly laughed. It was the same light musical laugh audiences loved, but there was a flicker, so brief it could be missed, a pause, a tightness behind her eyes. She was done pretending. The truth. The decision hadn't come overnight. It had crept in slowly, like the dimming of stage lights after a show. Behind the scenes, the pressure was relentless. Early wake-up calls, never-ending scrutiny, the exhausting expectation to be America's sweetheart, even on days when she felt broken inside. And then there was the chemistry. Off-camera, things weren't always as sunny as they seemed. Sources close to the production whispered of creative clashes and subtle power struggles, not between her and Mark, but with the network. They wanted more control, she had confided to a close friend weeks before the announcement. More gimmicks, more scripted moments, less of me. She felt boxed in, branded like a product. Smile more, speak less. But Kelly had never been one to shrink herself. The final straw. It wasn't one explosive moment. It was the accumulation of 1,000 quiet disappointments. A producer brushing off her idea for a guest segment. An executive gently suggesting she let Mark take the lead more. The shift in energy when she voiced opinions in meetings. The way some younger staffers looked at her, like she was becoming the past. But Kelly wasn't bitter. She was awakening. The tipping point came after a taping when she sat alone in her dressing room, staring at the same mirror she'd faced every morning for years. Her reflection looked flawless, but tired. Not physically, soul-tired. Her phone buzzed, a message from her daughter. "Mom, you don't have to keep doing this just to make everyone else happy." That night, she made the call. The exit. Her announcement was elegant, gracious, no tears, no drama, just gratitude and honesty. "It's time for a new chapter," she told viewers. "Time to choose myself." The news exploded across media. Fans were shocked. Headlines screamed, "Kelly Ripa says goodbye, but why now? Is there trouble behind the scenes at Live?" Mark, ever the showman, supported her on air with a soft hand on her back and a bittersweet smile, but even he hadn't seen it coming so soon. Off-screen, he told friends, "I want to wake up and not have to be on every minute. I want to write, I want to travel, I want to live without cameras chasing my coffee runs." The aftermath. Now, months later, she's thriving. Out of the spotlight, but never out of the light. She's working on a book, mentoring young women in media, and planning a talk show of her own, on her terms. As for the set of Live, it goes on, as shows do. New co-hosts are floated, formats are tested, but viewers still write in saying it's just not the same. Because it isn't. Behind Kelly Ripa's smile was never just a brand. It was grit. It was grace. And most of all, it was real. And now, beyond the lights, beyond the studio, that same smile is finally free.